Bye.
And find something you're passionate about besides Ziggy.
Okay, I'm trying to. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but I imagine the audio is like screwed up. Dang it. I was using, is the audio screwed up, Christy? So I can get a headset. Hey, Wendy. Hey, no woman, no cry. It sounds good so far? Okay, well, hopefully it lasts. I'm going to plug this into this other device. Sorry, I'm eating a bagel. Bagels are like my favorite thing ever. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Can you believe that can't even get like $5? Can't even get a case of pop anymore. Not even $6.99. It's like $10 over. No, it's like, yeah, it's like $10 for a case of pop. Inflation has got like with the with COVID and stuff like that and all the money handed out, it's really, we're paying for it now. It was nice at the time, but filled up. Oh, speaking of spilled cat food, I got these new, a while back, a subscriber got me these really awesome gates that I had on my wish list. And they have like this divider thing, or this little tiny door at the bottom where the cat can get through, but Athena can't. Like it's big enough to let Boo Boo through. And I don't think he's figured it out yet because he just came in from outside and I just put him up today. So I'm waiting to see if he's going to figure it out. He's out there like meowing like he's like locked out or something, but he'll figure it out. But before I had a baby gate that I had to move every single time we walked through. We had to keep, or I have to keep Athena out of this area of the house because it has more products. And then also the kitchen area. With the sugar tax. I don't know. Diet Coke doesn't even have sugar. I'm trying to look for I always come on here. I'm never freaking prepared. And I expected to be live way earlier, but I saw Circle Jerks was live, and I didn't want to go live while they were live, so I scheduled mine out. I wanted to go live like way, way earlier. Because I was forced to get up at a somewhat decent time. And I need to walk across the living room here and try to work my way through the maze of freaking products. Okay, had to charge my earbuds because I've been using those for the mic, because you guys have been saying my mic has been screwed up on here, which is really disheartening considering how much I paid for this and how new it is. I don't know if I just haven't figured out this computer or what, because it's a gaming computer and they have this like little area where you can change like things like the display. It's not like a regular computer. It's called the Armory Crate, and you like can change settings for different purposes, like if you're gaming or if you're streaming, or have different settings for different things or whatever. And I don't know how to use all that. She didn't want to stop to make peace at all. It seems like she is still upset. Oh, did Marissa talk to Michelle? Oh, Michelle went up there. I'm sure Marissa was mad that she was on my panel, even though it wasn't. I mean, yeah, I did call her up here, but it was an open panel, and I let anybody on my panel. It's not anything personal. I know, like, a lot of people were upset. It was very reminiscent PG days. That's what it reminded me of, because I don't think I've had that many people in the chat upset with me at once since like Prayer Garden, probably being on the panel. Yeah, that's what it felt like. And it's crazy to me that people are still getting on me about who I let on the panel, when it's always been a thing here that we allow everybody to speak. Now, I'm not going to let somebody be completely disrespectful, but Michelle she wasn't being too bad yesterday. I mean, and I can't really, I don't like to referee either. So, and I don't like to choose, like, oh, who am I going to drop? Like, especially if they're both going at each other and both being just as rude. I can't, play favorites. I try to just be, even though I put out my opinions about her, in some ways, I definitely, she just jumped over. Look, Boo Boo, or he just did. Boo Boo, let me show you this. Here, I'm going to show Boo Boo. He just jumped over the gate. Come here, baby. Come here, let me show you. He just jumped over this freaking, that's funny. Look, there's one right here. Look, see? Here. Come on. People are waiting. Come here. Come here. No, this cat is not too smart. Bobby, I thought you were taking this cat. What happened to that? He just jumped over the gate again. Okay, whatever works, but that looks like a lot of effort to me. So you guess that means yes about what, Eliza? Happy about what, Eliza? Hug Marissa, please. For why? What's going on? Hey, Nicole and Georgette. J. Marie. No, so what do you mean, Eliza, about being happy about that or something. Or were you talking to somebody else? Because no, I was not happy about people getting on me about who I was having on the panel, if that's what you're asking. I mean, obviously, because I thought we all understood. I mean, especially the ones, I mean, there was people who have been here for the whole year upset with me. And it's like, have you like missed? I mean, have you really been present and really listened? Because no offense, I talk about different or allowing everybody their opinions all the time. So it's just really crazy to me that anybody thinks that, especially somebody who's been around for a while. I can understand new people or people who are here occasionally being like, you know, getting on me about who's on the panel and stuff. But when it's like people that have been that are here almost every day, it's like, how do you not? I don't know. People forget, I guess, because it's how it's the MO of every other YouTube channel for the most part. Kick out anybody without your same opinions. Even though she was, I mean, yeah, if she would have pulled up, you know, done any of those pranks or, you know, pulled a gun on the screen, yeah, I mean, there's certain things, obviously, that, but, you know, I can't just knock somebody off panel because, you know, 75% of the chat is telling, I mean, I don't like that either. You guys know that too. I don't like when people tell me what to do, like to get somebody off the panel. I find that incredibly disrespectful. I really do. Especially when it's demanded and, you know, with freaking exclamation marks at the end. I don't know. I can't believe people are still. I swear I feel like I talk about this every day. I don't know why people still relate me to the people that come up here on the panel. We've had a lot of controversial people. See, I don't look at, not that I'm at all educated in journalism or anything like that, or done any type of broadcast or news station work or anything like that. But those people interview people all the time that they don't agree with, and nobody, you know, gives them a hard time about who they interview. I mean, there's people that interview killers, mass murderers, you know, serial killers. It's interesting to me, and I think the whole thing with true crime, and it's just all a psychology thing. I love like trying to understand why people do things, you know, do things the way they do or why. It's very fascinating because most people seem to think like it's hard to think outside of ourselves, like imagining that there's people out there in this world that think differently. Like nobody, we all think differently. And some of us, you know, have personality disorders or stuff going on, either untreated and undiagnosed or whatever, and it alters people's behaviors. And it always kind of makes me wonder, like, man, are these people the ones that are like serial killers and stuff, were they destined to be that? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't think that's the right word. I don't mean destined. Surely nobody's I would hope nobody's destined to be, but do you like, are they born like that with their minds being just, I mean, it doesn't seem fair. You know what I mean? I know life isn't fair, but like, are they just completely unable to be productive members of society, you know? What did Lady CG say? I need to check out the Cuckoo Bee. I need to check out the merch store. I think it's very I don't even think it's working right. Thank you, Nicole. And once you start coming around here more, if you know, if hopefully things keep going the way they've been going, I think they will. I don't see why not. Like, and you keep coming around and stuff. If you want to, you know, be a permanent mod, that again, that's cool. You never did anything like, I've never seen you say anything super rudery. Even if you did, it's water under the bridge. I don't, you know what I mean? Hey, Stormy. I just didn't want you to think because I took the wrench that meant something negative, because it doesn't. I was just, people were asking me to mod somebody from, you know, one of Tiffany's close friends, so she had, you know, somebody in chat that could look out for her, and they were asking me to do it for just that live. So right after live, I unmodded, but I did think about keeping you as a mod because you were a mod for a long time here too. Eliza, what's your who is Eliza? What do you mean? And what's the great point, Cuckoo Bee? I'm confused. What's going on here? Opinions don't matter to me. This is all we're trying to figure. Who's we? Who's we, Eliza? You mean the ones that are upset that I let? Your opinions do matter. That's why the ladies came up. That's why it was an open panel, and anybody could have came up and you know, spoke their mind. That's the difference. Okay, I don't get that statement. So why would Ziggy invite someone that has potential to be okay? I don't think that anybody could be worse than Six Up. Okay, in that situation between Michelle and freaking Marissa, okay, I'm just gonna tell it how it is. They're both going at each other hardcore. They've both been, Marissa's been live about her every day. I have seen several lives. Like, I noticed it earlier. Okay, like actual where they just sit there and talk shit. So they're both doing it. Okay, it's Marissa and Michelle. I mean, if Michelle started coming after me, you know, that I would deal with it at that time. But like, I really have a hard time believing she could be worse than Six. I mean, she's bad, but that's because Marissa is going after her too. So like, unprovoked, would she still be doing this? I don't know. You know, the difference was with Six Up, even unprovoked, it's just, you know, like, she still continues her BS. What the? And why isn't, who are, okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm reading a text here. Would I be mad if Six Up had, if Marissa had Six Up? No, I'm not. Me and Marissa are not friends. Like, now, if it was somebody else like that I was friends with, yeah, probably. Like, if I was real, I mean, it would be one thing if it matters too. Like, the context, it's not just would I be mad if somebody's on panel. There's more. I have to know all the variables, okay? Like, what's the context? What are they talking about? Is she, just interviewing Six Up to try to see why no, I would not be mad at all, because I would like to know myself how this all really started, and I want to know the truth, not like some, oh, she's a horrible person. No, I want to know like actual reasons that started this whole thing with Six Up. So no, I wouldn't be mad if somebody just interviewed her. It would matter like the things that the host was saying. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's different. It really is, guys. Like, and I don't, and still, even if it wasn't like different, it still doesn't change the fact that I let anybody up on panel. And anybody who's been around this channel for a while knows that. And I don't understand why we have to have this conversation, all the time like this. And especially when it's like people that have been around here for a while, like really like it. I mean, I understand. I want you guys to ask me questions and have your opinions, obviously. And I don't want you to like just say what I want to hear. I mean, that was obvious yesterday, and still today. But especially yesterday. I mean, I had mini mods yesterday that were kind of like seemed upset with me, and it's not really a good look for a mod to be sitting there talking shit in the chat. But at the same time, I want people to have their opinions, but I don't like demands. I don't think it I don't think it looks good when a mod's in the chat sitting there demanding I do something, or basically yelling at me. That's just, with exclamation marks, like in caps. But your opinion, you can have your opinion on the guest. You can. Or, well, you can have your opinion on it, whatever. I'm just saying it's kind of like shitty to when you have mods. I never see that happen in anybody else's chat, like, ever. Seriously, I was just thinking that today. Have you guys ever seen any like mods, any other chat, just like going off on the creator or demanding? I've never seen it like it happens here. And I'm not saying it's only like it was only a couple, so it's not even, it's just a small. Yeah, Lip Blocks had to leave before. She's emailed me and been like, I'm sorry, like, I love you and I will always support you, but I just do not support this guest. And it's one thing, it's different too. Or if you're feeling a certain type of way, you want to email me and bitch a little bit, that's different. That's in private. I'm not going to hold it against you, even if you're like freaking yelling at me in the email. But if you, I'm likely to just kind of ignore you if you're yelling at me in the chat, and I'll probably unmod you for the night, just let you calm down a little bit, because and it's fine. Actually, it was people that I never seen do that before, so it was not that big a deal. I was like, okay, it was probably just this one instance. Not a big deal. Harley, who? Lady CG, are you in here still? You think my computer needs the box opened up and the fan vacuumed and copper coils? Love your stream. Oh, thank you, Misty. It's a laptop. Can I do that with my laptop? Do you think that's probably what it is? Something needs, I need computer duster or something. No, Eliza, you're not what everyone is saying. I'm sorry, I don't even know who you are, really. I know that this isn't your normal profile, but I don't know, like, all the circle jerks, like, profile names and stuff. So I wish I knew what your normal profile was and who I was talking to. Same with Harley, but that's not true. Just because you say brave enough that what everyone was saying, no. Even though it feels like it was everyone, because you felt that way and you think and you see others felt that way. It's not everyone. I talk to many people who understand and realize that I've always let everybody on the panel. And also, as far as what Harley says right here, okay, did you not see her freaking call my phone on her stream the other day and leave me a hateful voice message? Did you tell her, like, hey, that's not cool? It probably hurts Ziggy's feelings. I mean, I'm okay with this, what you're saying here, but you have to, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So you have to hold her to the same standards. She has, that was at least, I could think of 3 times. This was at least the 3rd time that she's flipped out on me because of somebody I had on my panel. And that was before Michelle came on my panel. So this last one was Tiffany. She flipped out on me about Tiffany. Like, where she's calling me out, yelling at me, freaking out on me, like we're like, and calling me a traitor, like I have some type of loyalty to her. I don't have any loyalty to you, Molly. I'm sorry. I think you're a very busy lady, and I think and a smart lady. I think you realize that, we talk maybe like once every couple months. We don't talk that. We're not. we don't have like we've talked on the phone a few times stuff, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't be friends with you, but we're just not. So why would I have any loyalty to you? I mean, you don't understand. Obviously, you just don't understand how my channel works. And I wish people who knew better would be like, well, Ziggy lets anybody up on her panel. Laptop battery and oh, really? Oh, laptop power. Okay. Thank you, Misty. Oh, which was that, Nicole? The cot what? Let me think what you're talking about. Oh, you mean what Molly said? I'm not even mad at Molly though. Like, it wasn't anything. I did not have Michelle on the panel because, to get back at Molly. No, I happened to see her in chat, and I had just yesterday, earlier in the day, been watched a live because I wanted to know what caused this Michelle lady to go this crazy, like what started it all. I didn't know. I have my own channel and stuff going on, so I don't get to watch Molly that much. So I was looking into it, and I found a video or a live about it, but the audio and stuff was so bad, and I just didn't quite get the story. So when I saw her in my chat that night, I was like, hey, can you come up here and explain to me, like what is going on? Like, I want to hear your side. I mean, just because you guys don't like somebody or somebody doesn't like somebody doesn't mean they don't still have the right to their opinion and freedom of speech. Like, I don't get why anybody's using it against me, or and I'm going to continue to defend Molly when she's right. And I don't feel any differently about her at all. Really. I mean, it's a little irritating and stuff, but I know how she is. The first time, it hurt my feelings. And I was embarrassed because I was new, and she has a huge following. And I was like, compared to me, I was like, okay, that's kind of, it was kind of like, what the fuck at first. But I've toughened up a lot over the last year. Reason and many others for that matter, she's no better than Michelle. Oh, so she did bring up the Michelle thing. I don't even know. I didn't even watch it. I just imagine she did because I know how she is. She's very open with her life, kind of like I am. So, but she's even more like I've always said, she's meant to be on camera. She's meant to be like she has that personality to not really she's just very outgoing. I don't know if I would say actress, but like kind of like she reminds me of somebody who would be in like a Broadway musical or something. Imagine Molly had 6 upon her panel. I'm sure that wouldn't have gone over well. Huh? No, I just said this tragedy pimps exposed. I just said I really, why would I care if Molly had 6 up on her panel? Unless that doesn't mean she sides with 6 up. Why do people like get that mistaken? Or if I have Michelle, I've had Molly on my panel. I've had and I had Michelle on my panel. That doesn't mean that I agree with either one of them about anything, okay? And unless I say it verbally to you guys that I agree with them on something. Like I feel a lot of like people on here have to feel like if they dislike somebody, they have to be like, they have to dislike everything about them, and they can't agree with them about anything. They can't give them any credit for anything. They're never right, and that's just not how I think at all. I don't look at things like in black and white like that. I look at things with more context, and you know what I mean? I look at everybody individually, and which is everybody's made up of good and bad and have things to offer. So, and all of us are flawed and make mistakes. But just because I'm pissed off at somebody doesn't mean I can't ever agree with them on things. I even agreed with Tiffany on things when I really freaking disliked her at one point. I still would like be honest and say, yeah, I agree with her there, or you know what I mean? Sometimes it's your pride, you don't want to sometimes speak up, but I don't know. But no, I already talked about the whole, why would I care if she had 6 up on her panel though? I feel like people just want something to like complain about. You changed the voice? Where is Lady CG? Everything else others has seen, so there's that. I also haven't seen everything else others has seen. Michelle is a she person, has been channel hopping and has no right to say that. Right, Georgette. I said it right to her. I mean, yesterday, like, I told her, I said, yeah, I told Marissa she should get a protective order. I hadn't texted Marissa in forever, and I texted her randomly as soon as I saw that lady on her channel, and because I really truly felt at the time that she should get a protective order. That's how I felt at the time. And now, I still kind of wonder if she should. I'm still not convinced that. I don't know. I think they're both going at each other. Like I said, they're both willing participants. What's the hypocrisy, tragedy pimps? Where did I ever show hypocrisy with that? You're talking about a hypothetical situation that doesn't even happen. You're trying to act like I acted a certain way about something that hasn't even happened. So how can you say I'm a hypocrite if the freaking situation has not happened? You're talking about how I would feel if she would have 6 up on her panel. Actually, I actually would like to know. I find it kind of fascinating how crazy 6 up is and the obsessiveness that I would like to know what could have possibly set her off to that. I mean, because it was absolutely ridiculous. I mean, even though I feel like I know, but no, like, you're talking about something that hasn't happened, so that's not a hypocrite. A hypocrite is when you preach about something and you yourself, okay, so you talk the talk, but you don't walk the walk. You do as I say, not as I do type thing. anytime if you can give me if you can give me a specific time of hypocrisy where I've been a hypocrite, then I'm sure I have before, and I would like, you can, I don't care if you tell me. Really? He went to jail today. But guys, I know that she's nuts. I don't need you guys telling me that. You guys know I knew it. I said this like so many times yesterday, and you had already heard me comment on the lady when I said that Marissa should get a protective order against her. I already knew the lady, that I felt the lady was nuts, because why would I think Marissa should get a protective order? So I knew that. I knew what I was getting myself into. Sometimes you have to just like let me make my own mistakes. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like, okay, that's not something I would do. Also try to remember what I'm trying to do with this channel, kind of like the mission statement, or the, you know what I mean? Like, this is a place where all opinions. I don't want to, we hear that a lot on other channels, like, especially since I started seeing it seems like now, like, Six Up says it, Prayer Garden says it, but nobody actually really follows through with it. I really am trying to follow through with it, And speaking of hypocritical, I find that it would be hypocritical of me not to allow anybody to speak. Why'd you have to change your name, Unseen? Used to get annoyed when PG was on panel, but I don't think she was a danger to anyone. I think Michelle is different and has the potential to be a danger. I wouldn't invite her anywhere near me. How many videos has Molly posted dedicated to Michelle? How many did Ziggy make us 6? None. See a difference? Yeah, I did have, there was probably a couple, but there's a one where I put out her record and stuff like that, when there was probably two or three that were just completely dedicated to her over the past, several months, almost 9 months. Let's see. I was looking. I'm gonna check on that. What Becca has said here. Brad with Sean is Chase 423 Chase. Sharon, he was the guy that got involved, like appeared out of nowhere with the Summer Wells case, who was trying to get billboards and stuff due to his theft charges. Oh, really? People even enter 600. So give me an example, tragedy pimps. Like, tell me a specific example, because I don't think you're not being honest, because you're just assuming that you're thinking you don't have a specific incident. I asked for a specific incident when I've been pissed because somebody goes in her chat. Are you sure are you sure I've been pissed because somebody goes into Six Up's chat? Been pissed. Please tell me when. Just for going in her chat? Are you sure? Are you sure, tragedy pimps? because please send it to me if you, or tell me a specific time I've ever been mad at somebody for just going into Six Ups chat. The only time I have got mad about people being in Six Ups chat when they are talking shit about me and being two-faced. That's it. So it's not because of they're just going into her chat. I have lots of people that I talk to all the time here on YouTube who would go in there regularly. I mean, I'd ask them privately, like, why would, I don't understand why you would want to go in there. And I mean, but okay. What are you talking about, Mulan? Failed at what, Mulan? An example of me being pissed of somebody going into the chat, Trashy Pimps. I mean, the whole reason why you started coming after me was for, you made your channel off of Six Up, and now all of a sudden, you know, you know that Six Up's a horrible person. You know, you've seen what she's done to everybody, how she's lost like 90% of her following, and still, because of your pride, you still want to be an asshole to me, and just because you don't want to have to say you were wrong. Because what did I ever do to you? The only time that your whole channel, wasn't it made to like call me out during the whole Six Up stuff? I mean, look who you support. That you were when your subs people you respect have gone in there. No, that's not it, Tragedy Pimps. That is not. Make sure clip it. I mean, you're a clip channel, right? A pretty sucky one at that, but you're a clip channel. Why don't you clip it and send it to me? The whole context, too. Are you sure? You said I was mad. The only time I said anything like that, I said, I have to admit, it makes me feel some sort of way when I see certain people in Six Ups. Like, I don't get mad. I even say that. I've even said that specifically. I said I don't get mad, but it does make me like kind of look at them, you know, kind of distance myself a little bit from them. But it really more is like what they're saying. If they're just in there, like J. Marie used to go in there and stuff. Like, lots of people used to go in there that I talk to. And many of them have talked to me behind the scenes themselves and contacted me and just to let me know. I'm like, hey, it's okay. Like, it's fine. But I did appreciate them reaching out to me because, you know, you never know. Like, I might take a comment wrong or something, but I don't get mad just because somebody goes in there. It's more about what they're saying. Okay, send it, Tragedy. Just because you say that everyone has heard it doesn't mean it's actually happened. So just send it to me. I mean, you seem to know everything, so surely you know how to get this clip and know where to go to get it because, I mean, you know everything, right? So make sure you get the 30 seconds before I say it and 30 seconds after for the context. Please show me where I've actually been mad. I've actually said I'm mad. Okay. Tragedy pimps, I explained that earlier. I said I wouldn't be mad at all. It wouldn't matter who. Okay, let's look at Deshaun's. Also, here's the if Tragedy Pimps would like to come up here and or call in and give me specifics, or anybody can call in. I made a specific number just for whoa, why is that so big? What the? I mean, that's good, but holy crap. And thank you so much, Becca. Becca, I'm okay, well, you can just send it to me then. No, don't block anybody for being rude to me or anything. Move on. Who are you talking to about? Lip sync challenge. What? So I thought we should do a vote, like on who. I thought about doing like a vote, like a call-in vote or something, kind of like how it's not good. It'd be completely different how Dolly does it. That's different. Like it has nothing to do with Cashapps or anything. It's just voting on like who is. That's where I got my title. There is so many people or creators in this community that seem to think that they're way more important than they really are. They have delusions of grandeur, kind of like narcissism. You guys like this phone number? 333. Well, I guess I'm going to have to probably get off of here kind of here in like an hour or so I could do my video, huh? Oh my God. So I could do, she said do hump dance. wonder if Caitlin, well, I don't know. I guess I could kind of blur her out a little bit. Grandeur. I don't know. Is it? It might be. Glaciers. I can do what live, Stormy? Oh, the lip sync challenge. Well, you know I'm not going to be really lip singing. It's going to be more like singing. Because, yeah. Break another piece of my. Hold on, I'm scrolling back. He said, I've never heard you get mad about anyone being in anyone's chat. You've always said as long as they're not trashing you, then you don't care. But I've never heard you be mad at anyone for it. I thought Marissa had your back during a lot of rough times. That's all. I didn't think you would do that. If someone had your back, just. Did you not hear? Did you guys say this stuff to her? You didn't hear her, I didn't just, and also I still would have had Michelle on the panel whether or not she did that or not, because it's not a big deal. Yeah, and then I was just, somebody texted me and just told me that Marissa was saying horrible things about me today. Like, did she even watch the live? Let me guess, she didn't even watch it, did she? So she's just assuming because people like tragedy pimps are going over there and making her think it was some kind of, attack on her and not giving her the actual context of the situation. That's what happens. There's a lot of miscommunication. Right, Mama T. I'm not gonna. That's the thing. Molly got mad at me when I didn't join the Heels on the Ground thing. I just don't have the money and luxury that she does. I mean, like right now. I will someday, but not right now. I don't have the freedom to travel like she does. And I also know that me and her personalities would clash because she's very aggressive and I'm very passive. I'm also can be very quiet at times, and I sometimes just like to chill. So yeah, I don't know. It was nothing personal though. Yeah, right, country girl. That's the point. That's the thing. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter who's doing it. You didn't hear her say anything bad about me? Oh, well. Yeah, I don't know. Tragedy pimps is somebody who is very close to like Levitt. It could be Levitt. Oh, speaking of, that's what I was going to play. I was trying to remember. I had something to show. Speaking of feeling, feelings of grandeur or delusions of grandeur, Levitt. I can't put this video on the screen, but all it is the avatar or the their circles. It's Purple's channel, and if the mods can share her channel, but I'm not gonna put this on the screen because the person who recorded it, you can see who did it, and I know it's not a big deal, but still, I don't want to put anybody in the line of fire. But if she hadn't seen my live yesterday, then why would she be talking crap though, Cuckoo Bee? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. She knows how YouTube is. She's very reactive, like very impulsive. She's even more impulsive than I am. Uh-oh, who do we got? Hello?
Hello.
Hey. I hear you're in the background. I hear a little bit, or I hear myself.
Sorry, I muted it.
I thought it was you. This is Sheba, isn't it?
Yes.
I can tell. I thought the phone number looked familiar because you tried to call yesterday. So,
Can everyone hear me right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Were you not thinking you would be able to be heard?
No, that's fine. I just wanted to say, I was watching Molly today. Mm-hmm. No, she didn't even know that Michelle was up on your panel last night. Why? Because she doesn't watch other creators anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, someone had mentioned it, so she started listening to you, and she totally went off again. I hate to say it because I know you don't like to hear bad things.
Oh, no, it's fine. Like, I'm talking about, I don't like hearing it when...
What I'm going to say is for these people that are defending Molly,
mm-hmm.
She again went on with you're a low life. Then she brought up the fact of, like, what a piece of shit mother you are because you brought your daughter up to the Wells house. And she went on that whole rant.
Wow.
As if that has anything to do with what's going on right now.
See, like, and that's what kills me about people sitting here defending her. Like, I didn't say anything bad about her, actually, at all. I actually said the whole time that I told Michelle that I thought, that some of the things she was doing was crazy. That I asked her, I tried to make a joke out of it because I was just trying to lighten the mood a little bit, but I asked her, she get in a lot of fights with people. I said she sounds very opinionated. I said she has a sharp tongue. She's not somebody I would want to mess with. I mean, I definitely was not agreeing with Michelle on anything.
No, not at all. And Molly probably should have listened to the whole thing before she ran her mouth off about you and saying that, oh, can't she get child care? Where's her daughter's father or her mother to watch her instead of bringing her up to the Wells with all their diseases? And
oh my God! Wow. Okay, so that's really offensive to the people in Beach Creek. Okay. So
It was
anybody,
really bad. It was
that's
pretty
really
bad.
offensive. See, the thing is, I don't understand. Molly is like that. She's very, very, very reactive and gets super angry. And she says horrible things when she's mad. Like, you know,
Right,
she.
but why does everyone have to accept that about her and just be like, oh, well, that's Molly. We'll let it slide again.
Right.
I'm sick and tired of it. You know, she had no reason to go after you like that.
Yeah, now people are saying, oh, she was hurt. She was hurt. It's like, it doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter if you're hurt or not. You still were adults, and we are responsible for what comes out of our mouth. We have to learn. She's, what, 15 years older than me? Or at least 10 years older than me. 10, 15 years older than me. Isn't she in her 50s or something? How old is she? I'm sorry.
What's wrong with being in your 50s? I'm in my 50s. Shut up.
I didn't say anything's wrong with being in your 50s.
I'm joking.
No, but I'm saying, like, no, I don't want people to think that. No, because I know she looks younger than what she was. Actually, she might not be. I was thinking maybe she's not quite 50 yet.
I think she's like 47. And
okay, so she's just
she refers to a lot of these women as being, these middle-class old ladies in there, and I want to be like, wait, you're 47. You fit into this category as well.
What? She said something about old ladies?
Yeah, so not just specifically today, but in general, I've heard her say many times talking about, you know, the middle-class old lady group. And I was like, you're 47. You're middle-aged as well. But, you know.
Yeah.
She thinks she's 20.
Right. Well, anyways, what I meant by that, I didn't mean to take it. It wasn't a dig at her at all. All I was just saying is that you know, it doesn't matter. People are making excuses when they say, oh, she was just hurt. See, that's turning it around, like, and making it my fault because I hurt Molly for what she said. Like, no, we're all responsible for our own actions and what we say. Okay? It doesn't matter, you know, what was said. I didn't even say anything that should have warranted that anyways, but still.
Well, the thing is,
that's an excuse.
From the other day because you had Tiffany up there.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter what you do or what you say at this stage. She's going to find something to bitch at you about. Because and she did again today bring up Tiffany and her check and all of that. And that, you know, how can Ziggy forget that? And she just left her up on panel. And then she said, oh, and she had BK up there too, the one that called CPS on her, which up until recently, CPS never came to your house. So
right.
Obviously Benny never called on you.
And well, actually they have been calling, but he said that they've been, what was the word he used? They just, like, he said swiping them out. Like they've been BS, he said. So so I don't know, he may have called, but it didn't never get to, you know, anything never came of it. But, yeah, I don't know. He could have called. I don't know that for a fact. And, I don't like to live she's supposed to be a life coach. So I don't understand. Like, I don't think life coaches aren't they supposed to be about happiness and, you know, living your best life? And I mean, making
exactly.
Right. I mean, it doesn't seem like a good advice to have people hold on to never, like, forgive people, to hold on to this anger for others. That doesn't seem like a life coach thing to say for others to do. You would think, you know, we're adults and we can have conversations and not be best friends. Like, we're in a virtual space. It's not like we're meeting up at a coffee shop, or it's not like I'm inviting somebody to my house to be a guest. It's all virtual. Like, they're just looking for something to bitch about. Like, come on now. Seriously. That's how I look at it.
I mean, she was on there today, and I didn't even watch the whole thing. I went in and out today, whatever, and I caught bits and pieces of it. But she was on there calling out Michelle, saying, "Come on, Michelle, I know you're watching. Come on, panel. Come on, panel." So she brings her up there, and there's like 5 other ladies up there. And, you know, the whole drama stuff started all over again. And I don't understand why. She knows this woman obviously is mentally unstable, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So why does she keep egging her on and bringing it? She talks about her every one of her lives. She's saying things purposely to aggravate her and make her act more crazy. And that's where the difference is between her and you, because I mean, you had a hard time even saying Six Up's name in any of your lives. You know,
I didn't like saying her name, and
you weren't calling her up on your panel to come hash it out with you. And
no, because I knew it was pointless. Just like this whole thing is, it's pointless for her to have her come up there. Like, unless it's just for drama, and she knows it brings views. I mean, look how much my numbers shot up yesterday when all that started. You know, so she knows it brings the views, and that's why, because
of course
it's not going to be anything productive having her up there. They're going to sit there and bitch at each other. They're not going to work it out. I've never seen Molly ever like talk it out with somebody on panel and be like, okay, like, are we going to forgive and forget and move on? No,
I made a question one day in there, and I guess I was on a lag, okay? So my question hit a little bit late. I didn't realize that, I guess someone else had brought that up, and she had just, like, answered that question. So then my question pops up, and she calls me out, and is like, listen, sweetheart. She's like, I already answered that. And then she blocked me. And I was like, what the hell? I didn't even say anything bad.
Yeah, people are saying that, are you guys saying that, can you not hear her well? I only saw one person say they couldn't hear. It's Sheba Mom. Sorry, I'm scrolling back to see. Okay, if you're all about adult conversation, then come up here, Tragedy Pimps.
Well, that's why I called in, because I mean, I know you weren't aware of what Molly was saying about you today and all of that, and Tragedy Pimp is over there defending her. And I'm like, yeah, but you guys don't even know the shit she was saying today. Why bring up your mothering skills or what you chose to do with your daughter? That has nothing to do with what's going on. And Molly is a mother and should know better than to bring the kids into it. She's like, I would never bring my son to Beach Creek.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. I mean, there's a million things that Molly's done. What the hell is that? Oh, it's an incoming call. Here, let me see who it is. Uh-oh. Hello?
Ziggy.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Kat.
Kat?
I dropped the link to the video with the Michelle. I'm sorry, I'm just getting on.
Oh.
Of mine and her conversation. I'm the one that she accused of living in a double life.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Can you put that in the private chat? Because it probably because the link did not show up because it only lets mods drop links. So,
okay.
But do you know how to do it in the private chat?
Well, I mean, it put it in. The letters are there. I guess you would. I don't know. I'm on my phone, and I was just listening for like 5 minutes on my phone. I got bits and pieces of what Michelle said last night. And the video is out there. I did post it, and I just want to set the record straight. I'm not trash. I do not live in a double wide. I had an electrical issue in my home. If I wanted to use Michelle, I would have said, yes, send me $500 to pay a bill. No, Michelle is off her rocker. This woman is literally, one minute she's a nurse, or she's this, or she's that, and she's got a degree here and a degree there and all this. Look, my husband, a veteran, passed away 100% service connected 2.5 years ago. I do have a 9-year-old autistic son who is my world. I bought this house. It is in my name and my name only.
Hey, is this
I'm
channel
selling
on
the
your
house.
I'm sorry, I was looking for that. I went to your channel. Is this video on your channel?
Yep, it's on there.
Okay, because
I had it unpublished. I did unpublish it. I published it back earlier, just a few minutes ago.
Okay, I was just looking. I just was gonna pull it up. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
And you're more than welcome. You can play it.
Okay.
She said I had stuff up under my nails and my nails were nasty.
Yeah,
I was cleaning
she
the
was-
house to list the house for sale.
Yeah,
No,
she
I
was
was
being
caught
really
in-
gross. I agree. It was she was being overly freaking. I almost said yesterday. I almost said something because she was being so hateful, the stuff she was saying about you. But I didn't see like when you and her like got into it or what exactly happened. I didn't quite understand what she was trying to say. But man, was she? I mean, she is. Yeah.
She's vile. What happened was we were in the Justice for Bond group. And if you remember, I've been around for a long time. I sent you a bunch of stuff on Summer Wells. I used to have your email. I don't even know if I still have it anymore. But I'm sure I could find it. But we were in the Justice for Bond group. She contacted me through Messenger. It was in my message request. She started talking about Molly. I don't always agree with Molly. I don't always agree with you. I don't agree with everybody 100% of the time. That's life. But she continued on, and the things this woman was saying were not accurate. She would say her doctor sent her to the Bradley Center in Columbus, Georgia, to be admitted because she has a bunch of mental health issues. And she refused to go. And now she wants to say that it's Molly's fault that she needs to go to the Bradley Center. But she's been in counseling for years and years, is what this woman told me. Many, many years. Then she tells me about her husband, but the story's never consistent. It's never the same. Whatever she says, and then 5 minutes later, it's something different. And I told her, yeah, Michelle, we've all got issues. My husband isn't here. He's deceased. I do this alone. You can do it, Michelle, trying to uplift her because obviously something's not right. The next thing I know, she's calling me on Facebook Messenger. I'm getting the house ready to sell because I'm not from Kansas. I live in Kansas. I'm not from Kansas. I've been here a year and a half. I don't know anybody. It's depressing. But I'm not mentally unstable. So I'm getting my house ready to sell to move back to where my grown kids are so I have some support system. And then this woman just went completely batshit crazy. I mean, just crazy. I do not live in a double wide. I live in a house that's
What's your name again? Or what's your
damn now house?
Here, I'll put on the screen who was on the phone at the time so people know, like next to the phone number. What did you say your name was, or how will people? You're the one. How can we describe you so people, or what could we call you so people knew?
You can call me Pat. It's fine.
Pat.
But I mean that's my name.
Okay.
But
People were asking, and I was going to put it on the screen, or here. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry for distracting you. I'm trying. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't live then. Okay. So I'm
no,
live.
You're live. You're live. You've been live. I'm just trying. People were asking who's on the phone, and I was usually I do just add people to the panel, but I wanted to try this Google Voice thing because But anyways, people were, I was putting your name on the screen so people knew who you were.
Okay. We usually jump on panel on the computer or something different. This first time I called in, so this is kind of new to me. So it's just a link drop. But anyway, like I said, she just continually changed her story. It would be over, and even in the conversation with me and her, several times you can hear her change her story. And I kept saying, Michelle, I don't want, show me your face, and then telling me to shut up. And I heard a little bit of what she did last night because we closed on my house. My house was being sold September the 9th. So I'm doing all this stuff. So it's only heard bits and pieces of the last couple of days. I heard my name was brought up last night and that. So I just want to set the record straight. I'm not trash. I'm far from trash.
The way she was talking about you was horrible. I don't know. Like, she just acted like she really just.
Well, I mean, the video's out there. I did put it.
Oh, is this? Do you see the screen?
It's back up.
Can you see my screen? I forgot that you were. I told you to put it in private chat. That I freaking remembered. We're not on StreamYard. We're on Google Play.
Right.
But can you see my screen and see? I have your channel pulled up. Are you talking about the McCrazy video? McCraziness, Vaughn and Dre McCray?
No, is it not up? Hold on. I can't, for some reason, I'm on my phone, so I can't.
Was it a lot? Let me put. Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's not up. The last video is 4 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me go manage videos.
Okay, that's fine. No problem.
Still, edit. It's unlisted. It's public now.
Okay, cool.
Done.
So this is the situation that happened when you were on Molly's panel. Is this what the video is going to be, or?
No, this is the private video between you. This is when Michelle contacted me.
Oh, you're going to show screenshots and stuff?
No, this is the actual video. I screen recorded it. My conversation with her.
It's still showing. It's still not. Did you save it? I mean, did you save your after you hit?
I'm saving now.
Okay.
It's there now.
Okay.
It says save.
I don't know. It's not.
Let me refresh. It's showing it here.
What's it called?
Michelle Sabati is the name of it.
And it's not your True Crime Latest channel?
Yep. Made public. No, it's not for kids. Does it need to be made for kids?
No.
No.
I always put no.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't understand that at first, but it's. I don't know why. Does anybody else see it on her channel? Is that on minimal? It's not okay. Okay, but it's okay. I guess you could just say who's okay to talk about, right? Tragedy pimps. It's okay for you to put out false info about me, about me selling fake products, and you put out horrible stuff. The couple videos that I saw, and they were actually horribly done, by the way. You should really find another hobby. Sorry, it's just not your thing. But anyways, you didn't have a problem doing that. How are you going to come in here and tell me anything about ethics? Like, you don't have ethics as it is. Look at your channel. Now who's calling in? Let's just 912. Oops, I don't want to say somebody's number. I started hold on. 1 second, okay? This is Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy. Hey, this is Kimmy Love. How are you?
Who is this?
Kimmy Love. Kim Olson.
Okay, here. Let me go ahead and open up. I'll just go ahead and share the StreamYard link. Let's go ahead and just open StreamYard so that we can have both of you guys on panel. Okay.
Yeah, because I've got information for you that's going to make you draw and hit the floor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to tell her. Okay. All right. Okay, are you there? Oops. Are you there? Okay. Are you there now? Okay. Here, I'm going to hit. And what we're going to do is I'm going to share the StreamYard link. I just wanted to try out Google Voice. I think it looked cool. It was something different. Here's the link for StreamYard to the two ladies. If they can come back up here, or whoever wants to come up here. It's open panel. Oh, shit. Let me pin that. All right. So Kim, come on back, and Pat. I guess I could change the banner too. Maybe I can refresh this. Maybe her video is there now. I don't understand why the video is not coming up. Okay, well, there's Kim. Hey.
Hi, Ziggy.
How's it going? Hopefully, Pat comes back up, but or at least if Pat, if you can hear in your or Cat, not Pat. Okay, Cat. Okay. There she is. Is that you, Cat?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I was thinking you said Pat. Okay.
I know. I've never done that. This is the only way I've ever entered a stream is through this.
Yeah, this works better because everybody can see who's talking, and we can have multiple people, and yeah, people don't have to wait on hold and all that, you know. So, anyways, okay, that's the link. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Are you ready for a shocker, Ziggy?
Sure, let's hear it.
Well, this came from Molly's. And guess who was on Molly's panel without being asked?
Oh, yeah. Michelle, she was asked. She was calling her up there.
Yeah, but then she kept coming up without being, just tonight. Guess what Michelle did on Molly's panel?
Oh, no. What?
She showed her left breast.
Oh, my God.
What the heck? That's weird.
The girl is unstable. She was talking about chainsaws in her a chainsaw in her house. She was talking about who sang at her wedding. She was all over the place. Hi. Oh, I thought it was her. I went, oh no, not her again, please.
Oh no.
Oh no, I can't take her again. Anyway.
Hey, what did you need me to look up your address for, Kat?
No, I was going to show you the Google listing for the house, that it was actually for sale. Like I was telling Michelle.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen.
I don't have a porch swing like she said I did either. You know, it's in the pictures. I don't have a porch swing. She's also Rockford.
We continue no matter if you're here or not. I mean, just because you're here doesn't mean we can't continue. You're not that special. You can stay. I mean, in the chat, like any other channel would have blocked you not by now, but you know, you're fine. Anyways, sorry, go ahead. Whoever was talking, Kim, or she's just flashed her boob just to be what, like
a jerk.
Try to get her channel taken down or something.
Yep, Michelle had to end it. I mean, Molly had to end it.
Well, didn't Michelle accuse me of showing my tits?
Yes.
Yeah, and the
you were bending over and you could see her boobs, and how dirty you were, and the nasty tattoos.
Of my husband that's deceased, who was a veteran, and that is no. See, that's the part that gets me. It's not on my tit; it's on my chest. It's on my breastbone.
Cat, I know. It's okay.
I know. I just said it. I didn't mean
it. Was overly. No, she was really rude. The way she said about the tattoo thing, I was kind of offended. I'm like, oh my God. She was like, I don't do that. I don't like. She was
She has a tattoo. Michelle has a tattoo
on her wrist. Michelle
she has
really?
it on her chest. You can only see it under a black light.
She made it the way she said it. It made it seem like, you know, she was better than that, and it's like.
Well, this is how she feels in her mind. Last night on your channel, she said she had no tattoos. She showed up her wrist with a surgical scar, and right beside her scar was a tattoo.
If you listen to the video of me and her, she admits she's got tattoos on her chest, but they're of her deceased child, but they can only be seen under a black light. I proudly wear my husband's name on my chest. Proudly. On my breastbone, not my boobs. It's all in the video. Everything's in the video. Could you pull it up, Ziggy? Would it let you?
Is it this video? Is it the video that you have up here, or that you gave me a link to?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the whole. So it shows the whole thing. Like,
Yeah, it's the screener support of mine and her conversation. Everything
Okay.
You scared me for a second. I thought it was Michelle popping up. I went, oh no, not her.
I'm gonna go ahead and play this. So
Go ahead.
or place. I'll probably stop it like every few minutes or so just to discuss.
It
14
says everything that needs to be said, and you can compare to what she said last night to that video.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, I had company and
Hold on.
incident with a dog.
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of something.
Okay. Well, I don't appreciate you saying that I'm homeless and these things
Hello?
that I have no crud and all this. That's wrong. I'm not homeless. I'm in my home. I didn't ask you to pay my electric.
I can't hear you. Hold on. Hello?
I never said anything about couldn't pay my electric bill. I said I had an
Are you on
electric bill.
Messenger? My phone is spinning. Are you on live?
I'm
have
on
me on live?
Messenger live. What is I don't have a page.
I can't hear you.
Okay. Let's see.
Hold on. Hold on. Like, I'm in the middle of shit. I wasn't expecting your call.
Well, I was in the middle. I
there?
told you I had company when you called me.
Well, if you're pointing the phone at the floor and you're messaging me, then at least
I am on my porch. I don't.
Okay, well,
I
you're
am
pointing the
hot
phone
and
somewhere
sweaty.
else.
I'm not even dressed. I'm hot and sweaty from working on my house to get it ready.
Well,
to
calm
go.
down and take a breath. Take a deep breath because you're like all over the place.
Okay.
And if you're going to call me on live, then show your face.
I'm not live. It is me on my front porch. I'm not live.
Well, you just called me on Great. Okay, then show your face.
On Messenger. My face is right here.
Okay, well, you were showing the porch and all kinds of other shit.
Because I laid my phone down. Because I'm hot.
Well, if you're calling me on live.
I'm not live. I'm on Messenger. The same thing you called me on.
If you're calling me face to face, then show your face.
Okay. Can I not lay my phone down so I can smoke my cigarette?
Well, you can smoke on the phone. I smoke. I'll light a cigarette with you. Hold on. It's okay. We can smoke. Here, look. I'll light one too. You don't look like trash. I'll light one too.
Okay. Well, I don't want to get accused of.
No, don't. No. There goes Kim lighting one inside too. I was just thinking, I'm like, she's gonna light that. She was bragging about how amazing her house is and stuff, and she's gonna light that cigarette and like inside. No, I mean to you, tragedy pimps. Who did I do anything to you? You just because you say I've done a lot of disrespectful things, it doesn't make it true. It's the thing. You put a lot of false info out there. That's if you would put true stuff out there instead of just opinions or exaggerations or lies, it'd be different. But no, you put out completely false stuff. And just because you say I've done a lot of disrespectful things to a lot of people doesn't make it true. You just said you're respectful to those who are respectful to you. I asked you then, oh, is that true? Then why did you go after me? I was never disrespectful to you or rude to you. I didn't even know who you are. But you started making videos of me. So I was just calling out your hypocrisy. And just because you just said you're respectful to anybody who's respectful to you. So what did I do to you specifically, though? All right, I'm going to continue this.
Of looking like trash, like you said, I had no crud. I'm in my house to sell it.
Normal people smoke.
I'm not live. I mean, I don't have a channel to go live. I don't know what you're talking about. We're on Messenger.
I mean, you called me on what I meant live, like you called me on Facebook. So
yeah, I returned your call from calling me. I told you I had company.
It was an accident. It was an accident. Okay. I hit and I hung up.
I never told you, Michelle.
That was really rude what you did.
I'm sorry?
Apologize.
For what?
Because you screenshot my conversation and said, she had me on the phone for 3 hours and I hung up. Just fucking be a woman and apologize. Be a woman and apologize.
Shit, woman. Let me tell you, I didn't have my glasses on. I can't read that.
And you sent it to the wrong person accidentally. You meant to screenshot it and talk shit and send it to somebody else.
Okay.
And he accidentally sent it to me.
Okay, whatever.
Baby girl, I play these games.
Yeah,
I play these
because you
games.
are a game player.
I've accidentally done it to someone too. I've accidentally fucked up and done it to somebody too.
Okay,
So I know
let me
what you were
tell you.
doing.
Don't accuse me of
I
being
know what you were
homeless
doing.
or going to live with my daughter or nail
I
clips.
accidentally fucked up and done it to somebody too. So just
Okay.
admit your mistake and say you're sorry.
No, wrong.
I've
Don't-
accidentally done that shit to people too.
This is my house that I own. I'm not homeless. I'm not going
me
to
see your
live with
house?
my daughter.
Let me
I
see your
don't
house
have
again.
nail crud. I'm
Let
painting.
me see your house again.
Do you need my deed
that
too?
Is that a double wide?
No, it's not a double wide. It's a stick fucking built
see it.
house.
Let me see your house.
There's my house. Do you want my real estate listing? Do you want my listing?
Yeah, I'd love it.
Well, I don't have it. Goes live
Why
tomorrow.
don't you send it to me?
It goes live tomorrow, but I will show it to you because I
Why
listed
don't you
it a
send
year
it to
ago.
me?
I'll send it to you. Do you need my deed too? I'm not homeless.
I don't need your deed. I just like to see your home because it looks like a double wide to me.
My house is not a double wide.
What is her fixation on the double wide thing? Is that to try to offend you or something?
Yeah, she's trying to trash her. Yeah, she dropped that down. She's trying to trash her. She thinks anybody that lives in a double wide or a trailer is a piece of trash.
But I mean, okay, but Michelle, you can't be
judgmental.
Yeah, I mean, you're a felon.
But she has guns.
I mean, you've been arrested recently. Like, this is like recent stuff. I mean, it's not about many people on here are probably felons. What I mean, it's not something like from way in the past. She has like current stuff that she's been prosecuted for. I mean,
you want to hear how low she went?
Her side of the street is not. I mean, how can she judge somebody else when I don't know? I don't like that whole attitude of like, oh, I'm better than type thing.
She is asking for a refund back from Vaughn's mom, but here's the kicker: she never donated.
Well, and the thing too is she is sending super chats and paying Unirock to get up on there. She's doing all this to all these people, and if she's so broke and worried about money, she's doing all this to get attention and spending excess amount of money. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. The Bradley Center in Columbus, Georgia, is wanting her back there for inpatient. Her doctor is calling, wanting her there because she's definitely not right. I don't know in this. I talked to her one other time before, and she had messaged me from Bond's group, and we had talked on the phone, or maybe it was Messenger, I don't know. And she was telling me all these things, and I was like, wow, this woman isn't right. And then that day, the day of this, she kept calling and calling. I had company. I was not going to bother this woman. Remember, she said I called her. I did. Only after she called me 15, 20 times a day. This is like in a 10-minute period. She's just crazy. She's literally freaking crazy. Crazy.
What normal person would lift up her top and show her left breasts on the internet in front of over 1,000 people?
Because she wants the attention. That's the thing. She has no attention. She's in that house by herself, 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
She has no outside interaction.
Well, what normal person would keep a chainsaw in her living room full of gas?
She's not right. And where she lives at, she told me Pine Mountain is a very small population. I'm not going to say her address. I don't know her address. But I have seen some videos of her home that she's posted online and showing everybody her gym and all that kind of stuff. But, and I think in this video, she shows some of it. There's nothing there.
Before I forget, because somebody said a comment, and I just want to elaborate. Somebody asked, what does felon have to do with
A felon
What does
cannot
felon
own a
have to
gun.
do with a double wide? I think was the question. And okay, no, what I meant by that is she was saying, she kept mentioning double wide. Like, what was she? Is she calling her saying that she was, or what was she saying about you, Kat? Like saying
She says my house is a double wide.
She said, yeah, but what was it? She said something like we're calling you trash, or maybe it was Kim that said that she was.
Yeah, she was downgrading her because she thought she lived in a double wide.
Yes, last night in the live. Yes,
What
last
I
night
meant
with
by
you.
mentioning by saying, well, you're a felon. Okay, they're two different things. It has nothing to do with double. There's nothing wrong with a double wide. Actually, they can be really nice and cost just as much as a house. So,
Oh, absolutely.
So I mean, really, and so I don't see that as what I meant was like, okay, well, if you're going to say that's something negative, I could think of something even more, that something that's actually is negative about you, that most people, I mean, you're a criminal, still committing crimes that,
Guys, I don't live in a trailer. I just sent Ziggy. I actually have a pretty nice home. And Ziggy has it, and she can pull it up after she plays a video. I don't care.
Are you wanting me to show everybody your house? I can show it. I
don't care. I'm not opposed to it. This was getting it ready for sale. Half my furniture's out. We put minimal in here. Go for it. I don't care. I'm not in my home right now.
Yeah,
I closed on my home September 9th.
It's a cute little house. Like, I would love to have a house like that. Would
this is Kansas. Everything's cheap. Everything's cheap. I was approved for a $350,000 loan on my own. I chose to buy this because of that porch. I do not have a porch.
Well, it's only you, and didn't you say you, or isn't it only?
It's me and my 9-year-old. Yes, my husband passed away 2.5 years ago.
So I mean, I think that would be perfect
live
for me and
my
daughter.
Live where you want. It's the United States.
Exactly. I'm just saying, the only reason I'm justifying is to just, I know most people don't believe her, but this is just to prove that what all she said was a lie. And what she was saying last night, and you heard her just a minute ago saying, oh, you have a nice home. You have a cute home.
I like your little house. I'm serious.
So,
hey, Kat.
Yes.
Tell Ziggy what she was talking about your car. She was challenging you on your car.
What? I have two brand new cars. I have a 2020 Dodge Challenger that you see sitting in my driveway. I have a 2021 Jeep. I have two brand new vehicles.
And she was challenging what kind of vehicles you were driving to see if you were trash.
That is not. I don't understand that. To me, that does not. That's a weird flex to me. When people start going into like what they have possession wise and money wise, I think it's, I don't know.
I did this on my own after my husband died. I did this on my own.
You should be really proud of yourself.
Why would he do that? And as you see, my house is under contract. The day this video happened, that was on a Saturday or Sunday. It was on the weekend. My house went up for sale on a Monday. The next day after all this, I was painting. I had paint up under my nails, a small chip of paint, white paint. The paint is sitting right over here in my living room. I mean, it just, I don't know. It just goes to show, Michelle.
No, I mean, I think anybody should be proud of where you live. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's like a normal.
I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
Just like any middle class person, it's just great. I mean, I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's not. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So I think it's kind of weird, and I don't know.
I think Michelle bases her life on how important you are on material things, but I live in a trailer, but you know what? It's paid for. I have an older car with very low miles, but you know what? It's a Toyota, and it's going to go for, it has 130,000 on it. It's going to go for another 100,000 miles.
And I wouldn't smoke in my home by any means. I would never.
Oh yeah,
She said,
I agree with Tragedy. Tragedy, I agree with you there. I would much rather own a trailer than have an apartment any day. Any day.
absolutely. The maintenance.
That's why we were in a trailer before this, because we had to find a place fast, and so that's why we got that trailer at the time. Because I will not live in an apartment. I mean, unless I had to. I really do not want to live in an apartment. You have to worry about being quiet, and it's just
sharing the washer dryer. Yeah, people underneath you, people above you. Yeah.
And with us, this is our thing. We are moving back to where my grown kids are, so I have a support system. My parents are gone, so it is just me and my grown kids and my 9-year-old that me and my husband adopted when he was born. So I'm moving back, and I'm actually moving into a $100,000 RV on my daughter's property for the time being until I decide what I'm going to do, and I am more comfortable in that than this house. This house, I had to put a brand new roof on. I had a 3-layer roof that caved in 2 weeks after I bought it. I got so screwed on the house. I'm walking away from $30,000 in investment just to get out of this house. Just to get out of this house. So, being where you're happy, being in something smaller that you're content with or happy is a hell of a lot more than owning a house. That means a lot more. And Michelle's not content in her $300,000 home.
No, that's all fake. How she's acting, inside, she's completely broken, has self-esteem, doesn't feel good about herself, and it kind of is sad, because that's the kind of stuff that people do when it's a coping mechanism. It's a way to
make them feel better.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Here, I'm going to continue this video, okay?
Okay. I live in a residential neighborhood. There are no double whites. See this? Can you see my neighbors? They're not double whites.
I can't see your house.
My house is
Let me see your car.
My house is by.
Let me see your car.
My car's right here. Can you see it?
What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I also have a brand new Challenger. I have a 2021 Challenger.
What?
A 2021 Dodge Challenger.
A what?
Oh my God, can you not hear? 2021
No, I can't. You're breaking up.
Dodge Challenger.
What year? I can't hear you. I really can't.
2021 Dodge Challenger.
Okay.
And also I have a 2021 Jeep. I'm not homeless. I don't need to go live with my daughter.
I didn't say you were homeless. I didn't say you were homeless. I said that you had to pick up and leave.
No, you didn't. Look at your messages, Michelle. You need to look at your messages.
You're an asshole. You got caught in it. It is what it is. I don't give a shit.
You're stirring up trouble with everyone. It's not just me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Stirring up trouble with me. That's funny that I'm fine at Dolly's and I'm fine at what's his name's. I have problems with Molly. And I'm speaking. I'm speaking. You
bitch,
called me.
I don't care if you're speaking. I don't care if you're speaking.
You see how you talk?
Is a fucking idiot.
You talk. No, Dolly's not.
Yes, Dolly is.
Molly's an idiot, and I just exposed everything about Molly.
Agreed.
I just exposed everything about Molly. Everything.
Oh my God!
You don't even know about Molly.
You haven't followed this long enough to know Molly. You got involved with the Marvon case.
Molly's a prostitute.
Molly.
Do you want me to send you the link? Okay. I'll cash up you $1.99.
I don't want $1.99.
She's a prostitute.
So what?
Molly's a prostitute.
So what?
Well,
so what? What does that matter?
She's trash. She's running a scam with Vaughn.
Exactly. We all get that. We know she's running a scam.
Why are you sticking up for Molly?
I'm not sticking
Molly
up for
attacked me. No, Molly attacked me for no reason whatsoever. And you're actually sticking up for her, saying
I'm not sticking up for Molly. I hate Molly. But I've known Molly for 7 years. I've followed True Crime for 7 years.
I'm exposing her, and that's why she fucking hates me. I'm waiting for her to go live.
What did you expose? Did you not read those comments on there? They've been there 6-8 months ago. We've all known about that video with Molly. We've all known about
She hates me because I'm exposing her.
You're not
my husband.
You're not the first person to expose her.
So why are you talking shit about me then?
I'm not talking shit about you. You said
You
I was
did.
homeless. I was
You
living with my daughter.
100% did.
I couldn't.
Oh, she had me on the phone for 3 hours and I had to hang up on her. No, we did not talk for 3 hours. And when you said you didn't have electric, I didn't know you had an electric problem.
I told
you
you
had
I
an
didn't have an
on, and
electric
I was
problem.
going to pay your fucking electric bill.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well,
maybe you don't need cash handouts, but you said I don't have electric and I have an autistic child. My thinking is you couldn't afford to pay your electric bill because
okay,
you
that's
said that
your
you said no.
thinking.
You
But
time
those
out
words
and you
didn't
let
come
me
out of my
finish.
mouth. I told you electric. You don't stop to listen. I told you I have an electric issue. I have the business card where the electrician come yesterday. And it
Let
was
me
a
finish and
simple
let me speak.
plug.
Can you put your finger over your mouth like a child for a second? Because I want to finish.
I'm not a child. No, I won't.
Okay, but you won't let me speak.
Okay,
So
speak.
Thank you. Thank you. And I said like hips and lips. I tell all my friends that. Put your hand on your hip. Put your finger over your lip. I used to tell my kids that. Let me finish.
I'm not your child. Speak.
I know. I just tell everybody that. Hips and lips. Like that's paying attention. Right? Can you pay attention for a second? We were talking about giving money for Vaughn. And you told me that you gave him, I don't know, $20 or whatever. And you're like, I'm on Social Security. That's a big deal for me. That's like giving $100. Let me finish.
I didn't tell you how much I gave.
Let me finish, please.
Okay.
Hips and lips. And you said I gave a lot. I gave so much money to Molly, but that's like giving like $200 or something. And I was like, I understand. And you're like, I don't even have electric in my house. I'm cooking out of my microwave for my kid. And I'm like, fuck. Like, fuck, what can I do to help you? And when you said you didn't have electric, I didn't know you had an electrical issue at first. I thought you didn't have electric. And I'm like, what can I do to help this poor woman? Because my heart is bigger than you know. I foster dogs. I think we talked about that from the Humane Society. I take on hospices. I take on dogs that are dying because I don't want them to die on a fucking hard piece of cement. I take these dogs into my home and I take care of them until they die because that's just fucked up. I do everything I can out of my heart. Everything I can out of the kindness of my heart. I am a good human being. I'm a good, decent human being.
I am too.
And when you said about coming to Opelika, I'm like, girl, come on up here. We'll go in the hot tub. We'll have a few drinks on my porch. You said you smoke. I'm like, I'll twist up some. We'll get high. You don't have to drive home. You can spend the night. I've got a nice, big, beautiful home. I have been nothing but nice to you.
And
for
I've
you
been
to
nice
do
to
something
you.
so
I don't.
I'm
Go
still
ahead and
speaking.
Speak.
For you to do something so shitty, that was just all fucked up. And I can't stand trifling women. I don't have a lot of women friends because I can't stand trifling bitches.
Me
And
either.
what you did was trifling.
Okay, whatever you want to think.
You can't even talk your way out of it.
Happened. But
I know what happened. I've got caught doing shit like that. You screenshot my shit on my page. You meant to send it to somebody else, and you fucking accidentally hit send on my page.
Somebody
exactly
asked me
what happened.
you were doing.
I've got a motherfucking master's.
You're a master? You're a master at screwing people over?
I've got my master's degree.
So
in foreign relations.
So what? So it makes you better?
I know what you did.
Okay. So anyway, let's get into this.
There's no way to talk yourself out of it. Just say, I'm fucking sorry, Michelle. That's the only thing you can do right now.
Wrong. You think you know something. But wait a minute. We talked on, what was it, Monday? We talked Monday.
For an hour and a half. And you lied to somebody and said, I was on the phone for 3 hours and I had to hang up.
Okay. So anyway, we talked.
That's exactly what happened.
Did you ask how much my power bill was to get cut back on since you assumed?
When I said I was going to pay your electric bill, you said that's not the problem. And then you took a tour around your house and showed me you don't have no fucking electric in your rooms.
And
I did. I did. I said, how much is your electric bill? I can scroll up and show you that shit. Okay. How much is your electric bill? I did ask how much it was.
Okay, so you knew it wasn't that I couldn't pay my bill, right?
The fuck I didn't ask how much your electric bill was. The fuck I didn't ask you. The fuck I did not ask you how much your electric bill was.
Exactly.
The fuck I did not ask you how much it was.
Exactly.
I have a hard time believing when she talks like that and stuff. It's like I wonder if she really has all these credentials and stuff that she states. Wait, I have you guys muted. Sorry. Because like I don't know. Maybe it from her background, it looks like she possibly has drinking issues. I don't know if this is something like just recent later in life, or did she used to have her shit more together? And
Molly, Ziggy, can I ask you a question?
yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody propel off of a roof on a rope, from a rope, for doing the roofs? Last night on your channel, she said
No, I would think she would have a ladder.
Yeah, my parents had their roof done. It was a 2-story house. They used ladders. I had my roof done. They used ladders.
Yep.
I've never in my life seen someone propel off a rope. I wouldn't want that hook in my roof.
I mean, unless she was, unless it was a really tall house. I didn't even think about it when she said that.
I wouldn't want that hook in my roof. That would tear a hole in the roof.
Well, I think she was tying, or I don't know. I didn't
Remember,
she does. She said she does. She's a, what was it?
Rope expert.
Well, yeah, but no, she was a assessor. Like she would assess for insurance companies.
No, she said there's been many. She was in the music industry. She was a stunt double for years. Then now, I mean, it just doesn't. And she also said she didn't do drugs. She wanted me to come smoke pot with her. Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
And
But
last night,
remember?
And last night on your channel, she said she was shooting possums. On Molly's channel, she was shooting armadillos. Tonight on Molly's channel, she says she's going to be shooting bears.
She's shooting drugs.
She's shooting bears again? Yesterday, she freaked out when she thought she was accused of shooting a bear. She said she thinks they're the cutest things, and they walk by with the cubs.
Now she's going to shoot a bear because she's scared for her dogs.
They're cute.
And then she said earlier that in the beginning, she said that she didn't know I didn't have power. It was an electrical issue, and it was only in the bathroom and the bedroom, by the way. My kitchen's fully functional, was at that point. But, and then here she says, and if I was trying to con this woman, why didn't I just take her money? But here she says she was going to pay my bill, but then she admits that she knew it was an electrical issue. She just doesn't, she contradicts herself so many times. I'm a fat person. I only use this channel, is why I told her I didn't have a channel. I just, to mouth off and to vent. This isn't a channel. I'm not there for subscribers. This is me, just to get a word out. I don't consider this a channel. I'm not like Ziggy. I'm not like Molly. I'm not like anything. I'm not like anybody else. But
right. No, that's how I started my channel. That's exactly how I was just going to go on there and talk with, a few like-minded people, and I just kind of took off.
Oh, no, I don't want a channel. No, I'm good.
It just happened, so I didn't really.
The only reason why I hopped up yesterday to defend Kat, to let you know about Michelle's lies and letting you know what you're stepping in. And I just hopped up today to warn you about her showing her breast, her left. So if you let her up again, Ziggy.
I let anybody up on channel.
Be prepared. She's going to show a body part.
Well, I'm trash because I have a tattoo of my deceased husband on my chest. And she doesn't have tattoos.
But yeah, see, that's the thing. That's what I meant when that whole thing that I said about felon, that was I did not word that correctly.
And some of this I didn't word correctly either when I was talking to her. I haven't followed Molly for 7 years. I was eager too. It's not, sometimes we speak before we think. I mean, but I've been around for a long time.
I mean, make sure your side of the street is clean before you sit there and worry about what other people have in their life and don't have, and what accomplishments they have, and how much money they make, and worry about stuff. That's why I brought up, hey, aren't you a felon? Aren't you going through court issues right now, like criminal court cases and stuff? Don't you have things you need to worry about yourself? I mean, don't you have your own shit going on? Why are you worrying about everybody else's, you know what I mean? That's what I meant.
Exactly.
Here's my concern. If she's a felon, she's not legally allowed to have a gun.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point too. Well, I mean, she had I saw that there was a. It looked like she's had a few.
Guys, listen, when the
There was
police
a
come to your
forgery
house,
charge or something way long ago, so I figured maybe she got it lowered to. She might have got it lowered to misdemeanor.
when the
Misdemeanor.
police come to your house, they don't ask you to, hey, ma'am, can you hand me your gun so I can see what model it is because I want one for my wife? That doesn't happen. They know there's a mentally unstable person. If that's the call, hey, this woman's off her rocker. Y'all need to go check on her. They don't just come in and say, ma'am, can you hand us your gun so I can see? No, they secure that weapon themselves. They don't
So
let
you
nobody
seen
touch it.
Kat? You seen the gun too?
Oh, and Molly, yes, I did.
And didn't in the chat they said they took her in for to see if she's stable? She was taking her in. That's what I thought I read in chat.
I didn't see chat because I've been watching on the TV and the chat doesn't come up.
Okay.
I occasionally jump on and catch up to if I need to comment on something like tonight with Ziggy's. You know, I get on my phone for a minute and make a few comments, but then I go back to watching the TV. Our house is like essentially empty. Well, just me and my son's bed and our TVs. So it's not like I'm just got anything else to do. I'm sitting in the bed watching on, TV to pass the time until we close. So I'm not able to see the chat so much, but I will jump on like tonight, and then when I see something's being talked about, say hey, and then I'll comment or jump in or whatever. So I didn't see that chat.
I'm gonna jump off. Love you, Ziggy. Kat,
Okay.
hang in there. Your life is gonna get better. Just
Oh,
hang
yeah,
in there,
that's
okay?
great. I think she can see.
I'm looking at her background real quick. To see. I'm not gonna say everything on it. I was just seeing if I don't want to say that she's a felon and it not be true. So
And she did say that her and her husband married in 2017. Her husband left her in 2018. So doesn't that give you a clue? And I've heard she's been married 4 or 5 times. I don't know that for a fact.
she has a lot of. You know how Marissa said she had all those names?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I think that's the reason why she said that. I think it's because she does look like she has been married several times. She's had several last names. So
Okay.
it does look like that. Yeah. It looks like she has, hold on, let me see here. She has one. Okay. It's one. Okay, so she has her maiden. We'll count that as 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. She has like 7. Exactly. I'm serious.
But she's mad. She's mad that the mother-in-law doesn't want her getting by a plot from her. Woman, Michelle, you were married to this man. Y'all were together for 1 year. I would not buy you a plot to be married by my son. Supposedly, this is what the rumor is. I heard some on Ziggy's. I've heard some on Molly's. I've heard some. But apparently, her and him were married in 2017, is what she said. And he said, for security, I'll put, she wouldn't move until he put the house in her name too, and all this kind of stuff for security reasons. And that was 2017. This man left her in 2018, a year later. Why would the mother-in-law buy Michelle a plot to be buried by him? They were together a year. Can y'all imagine being married to Michelle? And the last
it would be, it'd be rough.
The past couple of days, I mean.
And if her husband, did you look up look up her Facebooks?
She blocked me on Facebook. She messaged me several times on Messenger, and that was for the bond case. I've seen her a long time.
If he is who she's in a picture with or whatever, he's actually really cute.
I don't know. He did show a picture, and he was very cute.
I don't know.
The night with the gun, or I'm sorry, the G. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to get you struck. The night with the G, did y'all see how disheveled Michelle looked? I look bad in this picture, granted, guys. Come on. I'm cleaning my house. I'm doing everything. It's hot and sweaty. It's humid. Come on. This is not normally me. But she looked so disheveled. Made me and my worst look good compared to how she was, in my opinion.
You're right here? Is this where you're on,
not
Molly?
here. No. She was on Molly's the other night. I don't know. She the night with the G that she showed the G. Her hair was up. She
I've
showed
only
the
seen her
shovel.
on Molly's once.
Oh no, well she's been on many a times. So I was actually trying to take a nap today, and I turned Molly on because I don't watch Molly a lot. With the Summer Wells, things got crazy, and I like chasing truth. Chasing always puts it out there. I have followed for years true crime. I watch you. I've sent you information. I've sent baby information, and things just got so crazy with Molly. It's been out of control. I don't like a lot of things Molly does, but I don't approve of anyone 100%. But what Michelle did is that's the issue. I put Molly on to go sleep, and I heard, oh my God, she's on Ziggy. They played like some long thing. I didn't even get halfway through it when they started talking about me. I was like, oh no, no ma'am. And I seen you were live. I jumped over to.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I was trying to. I totally had no idea what who you were, or like who she was referring to, or the incident. I missed it, so
Yeah.
here, I'm going to continue playing this. Okay.
Okay, mute me because my son's.
You didn't.
Okay.
My electric bill is zero. I will go through my messages. I said, how much is your electric bill?
And
I said, I don't
did not
need
ask
my
you how much it
electric
was,
bill paid.
I was
I have
going to
an
cash app you
electrical
that money
shortage.
immediately.
Okay.
Nobody that has a kid deserves to go without power. I did ask you how much your bill was.
Okay, and what did I tell you?
Then you took me on a tour of your house and said, I just don't have electric. But the fuck, I did not ask you how much your electric bill was.
Okay, so you knew
I was
it wasn't
going to
because
cash
I
app
couldn't
you
pay
in
my
a
electric bill.
nanosecond. I was
Okay,
going
so
to give you that
you
money.
knew
I
it
don't
was
even know
not.
you. I was going
Michelle,
to give you that money in a
come on,
nanosecond.
lips and hips. Okay, my
Don't
turn.
butt me. I did ask you how much your bill was. In a nanosecond, I was going to give you that money.
Okay.
Nobody deserves electric with a kid.
Okay.
Did I ask you? Yes, I fucking did ask you how much your power bill was.
And I told
you. In a fucking nanosecond.
But you told me, okay.
Don't butt me. I asked you how much your bill was.
You just said, I showed you. No, it's not my electric bill. I have an electric issue in two of my rooms.
How much your fucking bill was. In a
so
nanosecond,
you knew it wasn't because, okay, can you stop? It's my turn. So you knew it wasn't because I couldn't pay my electric bill. You knew there was a shortage in my house.
Did I not fucking ask you how much your bill was?
I don't know. I don't recall that.
Oh, you go scroll up, because when you said I have no electric, I said, how much is your bill?
You knew it was not because I couldn't pay my bill. Can we come to the agreement? You knew it wasn't because I couldn't pay my bills, right?
After the fact, but did I ask you how much your power bill was when you said I have no electricity? Yes, I fucking did.
And I
said
it's a different
issue. You that money immediately. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Except, but you invited me to your house. So you invited me to your house. Okay. Anyway, it's beyond the point. The point is, I can pay my fucking bills. My bills are paid. I had an electrician out here.
You said, did I offer? No, you just asked about offer. Did I? I did. I asked you how much your bill was.
Okay.
I was going to cash app you. I don't know who you are. You could have been a fucking person from overseas lying to me. I didn't know who the fuck you are. You said, I don't have electric. I said, how much is your bill? That was my next thing.
We're beyond that. So you were aware I can pay my bills. I had an electrical issue.
Fact, I didn't even know. You said, I have no electric. I have a child with autism. The next thing out of my mouth was, how much is your bill?
And what happened from there?
From Adam, and I was going to send you a cash app immediately. If you would have said, when I said, how much is your bill? If you would have said,
I could have just took advantage of you.
I would have said, what is your cash app?
Okay, I should just told you then. I should have took advantage of you, right? If I was a bad person, I would have done that.
You could have.
And I didn't.
You could have, and I would have sent it to you. So don't act like I have a bad heart.
Don't act like I do either.
Don't say, did I ask you what
your
bill was?
Don't act like I don't take care of my child. Don't act like it. Because I do. And I don't live off
take care of your child. Don't act like I'm not a decent fucking person.
And don't act like I'm not either. I get military pay from my son because his dad fucking died.
You screenshot my shit and was talking shit about. From overseas lying to me. I didn't know who the fuck you were.
Wait, what just happened here? Was that over? Did I play the whole thing, or I didn't even think we were close to the end. Wait. I'm gonna rewind on my phone. Okay. Sorry. Are you there?
Yeah, is it showing that's over?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it can't be over. I'm looking. I had to have.
No, it shows the tattoo.
I'm
It
rereading
can be
on
her
my
talking
phone.
about the tattoo, and she goes into my nails are nasty, and yeah, there's a lot more.
Yeah, I accidentally hit something, so I'm trying to see. Okay. All right. I think it was. I'll get it in just 1 second. Okay, here, let's put it about.
I actually, I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
Bitch,
Called
I
me.
don't
I'm
care if
speaking.
you're speaking. I don't care
You
if
called
you're
me.
speaking.
You see how you
Dolly is
talk?
a fucking
You
idiot.
talk. No, Dolly's not.
Yes, Dolly is.
Molly's an idiot, and I just
Molly's
exposed
an
everything
idiot
about
too.
Molly.
Agreed.
I just exposed.
There 6-8 months ago, we've all known about that video with Molly. We've all known
She
about White
hates
Rock.
me because I'm exposing her. On the phone for 3 hours, and I had to hang up on her. No, we did not talk for 3 hours. And when you said you didn't have electric, I didn't know you had an electric problem.
I
You said
told
you
you
didn't
I
want the
didn't have
sticks
an
on, and
electric
I was
problem,
going to pay your.
and it
Let
was
me
a
finish and
simple.
let me speak.
Look,
Can you put your finger over your mouth like a child for a second? Because I want to
I'm
finish.
not a child. No, I won't.
Okay, but you won't let me speak. Money to Molly, but that's like giving like $200 or something. And I was like, I understand. And you're like, spend the night. I've got a nice, big, beautiful home. I have been nothing.
You were doing.
I've got a
asked me.
motherfucking master's.
You're a master. You're a master
Fucking electric in your rooms.
in
I
2
did.
rooms.
I said, how much is your electric bill? I can scroll up and show you that shit.
Okay.
How much is your electric bill? I did ask how much it was.
Okay,
The
so
fuck
you
I
knew it
didn't.
wasn't that I couldn't pay my bill, right?
The fuck I didn't ask how much your electric bill was. The fuck I didn't ask you. The fuck I did not ask you how much your electric bill was.
Exactly.
The fuck I did not ask you how much it was.
Exactly. You didn't. My electric bill is
I
zero.
will go through my messages. I said, how much is your electric bill?
And I
The
said,
fuck
I don't
did not
need
ask
my
you how much it
electric
was.
bill
Because
paid.
I
I
was going
have
to
an
cash app you
electrical
that money
shortage.
immediately.
What, okay.
Nobody that has a kid deserves to go without power. I did ask you how much your bill was.
Okay, and what did I tell you?
Then you took me on a tour of your house and said, I just don't have electric. But the fuck, I did not ask you how much your electric bill was.
Okay, so you knew
I
it
was going
wasn't
to
because
cash
I
app
couldn't
you
pay
in
my
a
electric bill.
nanosecond. I was
Okay,
going to
so
give you
you
that
knew
money.
it
I don't
was
even know
not.
you. I was
Michelle,
going to give you that money in a
come on,
nanosecond.
lips and hips. Okay, my
Don't
turn.
butt me. I did ask you how much your bill was. In a nanosecond, I was going to give you that money.
Okay.
Nobody deserves electric with a kid.
Okay.
Did I ask you? Yes, I fucking did ask you how much your power bill was.
And I told
in
you.
a fucking nanosecond.
But you told me. Okay.
Don't butt me. I asked you how much your bill was.
You just said, I showed you. No, it's not my electric bill. I have an electric issue in 2 of my
how
rooms.
much your fucking bill was. In a
So you
nanosecond,
knew it wasn't because, okay, can you stop? It's my turn. So you knew it wasn't because I couldn't pay my electric bill. You knew there was a shortage in my house.
Did I not fucking ask you how much your bill was?
I don't know. I don't recall that.
Oh, you go scroll up, because when you said I have no electric, I said, how much is your bill?
You knew it was not because I couldn't pay my bills.
Second.
Can we come to the agreement? You knew it wasn't because I couldn't pay my bills, right?
After the fact, but did I ask you how much your power bill was when you said I have no electricity? Yes, I fucking did.
And I
was
said it's a
cash
different
app you
issue.
that money immediately. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Except, but you invited me to your house. So you invited me to your house. Okay. Anyway, it's beyond the point. The point is, I can pay my fucking bills. My bills are paid. I had an electrician out here
yesterday.
Did
I offer? No, you just asked about offer. Did I? I did. I asked you how much your bill was.
Okay.
I was gonna cash app you. I don't know who you are. You could have been a fucking person from overseas lying to me. I didn't know who the fuck you are. You said I don't have electric. I said, how much is your bill? That was
We're
my next
beyond
thing.
that. We're beyond that. So you are aware I can pay my bills. I had an
After
electrical
the
issue.
fact, I didn't even know. You said I have no electric. I have a child with autism. The next thing out of my mouth was, how much is your bill?
And what
I
happened
don't know
from
you
there?
from Adam, and I was going to send you a cash app immediately. If you would have said, when I said, how much is your bill? If you would have said
Damn, I could have just took
450,
advantage of you.
I would have said, what is your cash app?
Okay, I should just told you then. I should have took advantage of you, right? If I was a bad person, I would have done that.
You could have.
And I didn't.
You could have, and I would have sent it to you. So
And I
don't act
didn't.
like I have a bad heart.
Don't act like I do
So
either.
don't say, did I ask you what
Don't
your
act
bill
like
was?
I don't take care of my child. Don't act like it. Because I do. And I don't
say
live
you don't
off
take care of your
SSI.
child. Don't act like I'm not a decent fucking person.
And don't act like I'm not either. I get military
You are
pay
shitty.
from
You're a
my
shitty
son
person that's
because his dad
shit-faced,
fucking
and
died.
you screenshot my shit and was talking shit about.
Okay.
Hey, I don't know why the whole video's not there. I'm gonna step off and I'm gonna look through my phone, find the rest of the video and put it up. It shows the tattoo, it shows everything where she goes into so much more.
Well,
So
all right, that's cool if you want to. That's fine.
Alright.
I'll just talk
Go
to
ahead.
the chat for a little bit. Where is everybody right now? Who's live? I'm wondering. But yeah, go do what you need to do and just.
Okay, I don't know why the whole thing's not there. I mean, we haven't even got to the good part about the tattoos and about her criminal history and her husband and all the craziness. We haven't even got there. So I need to find all that.
Okay.
The whole video was uploaded. Maybe screen record only goes so long, or I don't know. That's the first time I've ever screen recorded. Well, second time. The PI was Summer Wells. It's the first. So I don't know where all this goes. Let me go find the rest of it though.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. All right. These two criminals behavior is why I love you so much. Man, no, they weren't yeah, really getting anywhere, were they? I was looking at I was trying to look her up. But let's see. Yeah, she does have like tons of last names, which is crazy. No, I'm just curious if she's who she says she is. Not that it's really matters or whatever. I just am curious. I actually was thinking about getting off of here. I know that she was going to go get that, but maybe she can, if she hears this, maybe she can come back tomorrow or something. I'm gonna get back to listing product and stuff. It looks like somebody else is live anyway, so. Oh, your guys' comments. I do want to see the rest of that. I do, but I want to get some other things done. I'm preparing for our big live on Sunday. So yeah, that's only a couple days away. I need to do make a post about it and stuff. I need to do that now. And plus also I have to do this lip sync thing. I have to make sure I have all the activities for, if anybody can think of anything cool to do on Sunday on this channel. I did have, let's see, Esther made the quiz, so I haven't even gone through it, but like that was super helpful. It's 50 questions. If I have time, I might do another quiz, or if anybody else wants to make another one, because I'm going to use the quiz as ways to determine who gets gift cards to the Ziggy store. If you haven't checked it out, go to, you can type !store in the chat and it will bring up the link, the Shopify link, or you can go to my YouTube profile and go to the store link and pull up on the products that way. And there's also now a make an offer option, which is really cool. And I've got a lot of stuff to add. Oh man, it's quite slow process. It's so little time. I'm like one person. I don't know how to. And the thing that sucks too is I have to have a lot of sleep. Like, I guess it's a Pisces thing. I guess that's Pisces sleep, like freaking 10 hours a night. I guess is normal, 8 to 10. I hate that because I have so much stuff to do and no time. And so I hate sleeping freaking 10 hours a day. But I'm exhausted if not, but I don't want to give up the reselling and I don't want to give up YouTube, so I'm trying to balance them both. The little exchange was crazy. I ran everybody off. Yeah, I feel like their conversation wasn't really getting anywhere, obviously. She can't, Michelle may want to pay it. Oh, really? What size are you, Candace? And shoes? Because, if somebody's actually looking for some dress shoes or heels or sexy shoes or whatever, let me know your size and I'll try to focus on posting those sizes that I have. Now I'm just like grabbing and, posting everything. Just whatever. But I'm posting on eBay, Mercari, Shopify, which that goes automatically on YouTube. I feel like there's one other platform. But man, I wish there was an easier way to do it. An 8. Okay. I was just about to post some size 8 sandals, but then I decided to go live instead. But I'm sure it's probably gonna be the first time I post. It takes I'll try to focus on posting size 8, or around that size, 8, 8.5. And yeah, you can post her link. Sure. Yeah. That'd be a good idea to post her channel link so people can go and watch that video maybe. If she wants to come on here tomorrow and I'm, and do the rest of it, I'm down for that too. So if you're listening, Kat, if you want to meet back here, same place, at around same time, 8 p.m.-ish. We could go over the rest of it. Anybody else looking for any cute dress shoes or whatever? You want me to focus on a size, or nice formal dress? If anybody's looking for a formal dress, for prom, bridesmaid, a wedding, email me and tell me your size, and I'll try to post everything I have in that size. And like I said, there's a make an offer button now too. So, and there's an option to pay payments through Shop Pay. So, plus there's also gift cards you can purchase. I'm going to give away a bunch of gift cards this Sunday for our 1 year party, getting Ziggy with it party. Speaking of getting Ziggy with it, real quick before I go, I just want to say I watched a little bit. Exhibit A put out another video, and I do like how they seem to try to be unbiased and stuff, but so that I do respect with them, and they make some really good videos. But I don't know where, you guys, I was super clear, and I hate to even bring it up again because I know how much it embarrassed the lady who was caught, who's, speaking of electric bill, it was. I'm not going to say her name, so. But anyways, because it's not even about that. It's about somehow, I can see how it can happen because people can't watch everything, but I never, ever misrepresented my raffle as something that was supposed to pay for somebody's bill, okay? I never represented it like that, falsely. I feel like actually, to be honest, people, I feel like it wouldn't have benefited me to even lie and say it was for somebody's electric bill, because I feel like people are, the person who it was, not very many people knew. And I think that people in this channel would have been more willing to give me money than somebody they didn't know, even if it was for their electric bill. So it wouldn't have benefited me to lie about, so it doesn't make sense. I don't know why Exhibit A, or actually I do see why they would get confused, because I did at first. The whole raffle thing, I was thinking about doing a raffle for products for myself. Like I even mentioned on this channel before even that whole thing came up about the lady's bill. And then I thought, well, I could do a raffle for her, so to help pay the bill for her bill. And, I was like trying to make it happen. I was gonna do it, but I just did not have the time, and so I ended up having to, unfortunately, back out or tell her I just am I'm not gonna be able to come up with that kind of money in that short amount of time, and also pay my bills, because that's how I make money, is sell product. And if I was I wanted to help, but I never misrepresented anything like on purpose to trick anybody or anything. Actually, people were messaging me. I even had people message me to make sure that the money was for me and not for electric bill. Like they wanted it to go to me. I don't think people think that, oh, I would have to lie and say it was for electric bill when actually it would have did the opposite of what people think, because no, people didn't know who the lady really was because she hasn't really, she's kind of quiet and doesn't hang out in here much. It really gets dark. Oh, I didn't it's I thought it was trying to say still try to say I was misrepresenting it. I guess I'll have to watch it again. Right, I have no problem being honest with people about a raffle and saying that I'm using the money from my bills. Like everybody has bills, you know what I mean? Like there's no shame in me in saying that, and that's also what I do. You know, I have had a business doing this since 2016. I have an actual LLC, even though I haven't really. Oh, that just reminded I have to freaking do taxes for. I've just submitted some monthly sales into the Department of Revenue, state of Indiana, and for the state tax. And I've like freaking forgot for like several months now. So I've got to get on it before they dissolve the, because there is some benefits to having the LLC. Like I can buy product at some places I wouldn't normally be able to, which is sometimes a definite plus. It's an epistle of me wanting to know he was in custody, but okay. Oh yeah, we were looking into that real quick. Thanks. Okay, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Becca asked that question and then I just totally spaced it. Hold on, let me find. Her channel. Here's around the time she was kidnapped and okay, so this is that's something different. Okay, those are about Jody Sue. I am interested in seeing that for sure. But he's locked up. Now throw away the key. Curious, do they typically lock witnesses up, Lizzie? Oh, yeah, where is Lizzie? Washington County Detention Center. Wow. Washington County. Center, Tennessee. Fortunately, Tennessee does not give very much information with their let's look up it real quick. Let's see if we can find it. They don't give any information hardly, but Charges, theft of property. So, sentencing hearing. Oh, he had a sentencing hearing today. So, yeah, he was sentenced today. Here, let me show you guys. Actually, I just switch screens because I need to. So we need to find out how long he was sentenced. See, that's what I don't like about Tennessee. They don't give you any information. They just like he was sentenced today, so it looks like he was arrested right when theft of property of $10,000 to $60,000. The violation date was January 15th of 2021. So that would have been 5 months before Summer went missing. They filed it in August 31st of 2021. Wonder what I can't, if I, attorney is Jeffrey Johnson. He had a $2,500 bond for every April 9th, 2021. Well, how is that possible? That date is State of Tennessee, Curtis Larimer and Jerry Crane. What's a fiant mean? A fiant? A fiant is a person who swears, somebody who wrote an affidavit. So they're a witness then. So we have a Jerry Crane who is a witness. Okay. And he was subpoenaed. Oh, I wonder if he'd talk. Do you think he'd talk? Let's message him. Come on. Hold on. One second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Who would have been? Hold on, go back to the comments. I couldn't see. Yeah, I'm trying to find if I can. I'm trying to find the witnesses, or because I would like to talk to them if they wanted to. I might have to get off here to do it though, because I can't concentrate. Maybe we can. So nobody knows his sentence yet, huh? Brad, Sean, Washington County. Was Sean arrested after allegedly selling? This is an old article. Probably. Yeah. This is dad. Like father like son, huh? What the heck?
Here, I want a carrot. Give me some carrot.
The heck? Kick down. Well, I guess I'm probably going to have to get off here to do this because I'm not going to be able to concentrate. So, I'm going to look into this a little bit. And if I find the information, I'll post it on my community wall. As far as like how long he was sentenced for. Because I am interested. There's got to be a way to find out. I would think. Gosh. It looks like a family affair as far as crime. Did he used to be bigger? No way is this. That can't be him. Did Brad used to be bigger? Like, no, that's not him because that's. All right, I'll get off here and look at this, guys. Uncle also has 5'1". Good night, I'm a cliche. Good night, Mama 2. Good night, Red and Sharon. Washington County, Dee Dee. Washington County. Found a marriage between him and a Rachel, which is what's really, her name is, wait, doesn't say, oh, 2019. So it looks like he was married in 2019. Is he divorced from that girl already? Oh, that can't be right. This can't be from 2019. Has to be before then. Hold on. Has to be from before. Oh, 2000. I was going to say, there's no way that he was only 26 a couple years ago. Like, hell no. No way. So that was in 2000. All right, guys. For real. That's his ex. One of his old arrest records have him as only being 5'1". I remember when he was so bothered that I said he was 5 foot or something, that he actually texted me. I hadn't heard from him forever, and he texted me randomly to tell me that he was actually like 5'6" or 5'7" or something like that. He's like, actually, it was like completely out of nowhere. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. And Kat, if you're listening and want to come back on tomorrow night, you're welcome to. About 8 o'clock or so. So I will see you guys all around then. Definitely make sure you're here Sunday for the Partisi in his house, where we're gonna get Ziggy with it. Good night, guys.